So, guys, I want to welcome you to the video, and today we are going to talk about one very important topic that I think everybody should do early in their life. So, I'm 19 and I moved out of my hometown. I basically moved to another town and I got apartment with my bro on the couch there, and I'm kind of moving in that dreamy life. Like I'm doing the things that I once dreamed of, and were they risky? They were, but I did everything, and it pushed me to make even more money and more everything. So, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about why is it so important to basically go through all of that. So, I want to first take you through a little bit of my backstory. So, you gotta know that I didn't just come from a rich family where I basically just did nothing and now, I don't know, my mother is financing my apartment here because that is totally opposite from the truth. So, basically, what did I do for a few years before I actually did these steps that are like changed my life completely? I basically worked normal jobs, like probably like you there watching this video and like everybody else. I worked as a mechanic, I worked as a construction worker, and I would say that my life looked even worse than all the other people who are doing those jobs because when I used to work those jobs, not only did I work those jobs, but I worked, of course, the thing that I do, the trading on the side, but it's not important for this video. But I worked from basically the moment I woke up in the morning, which is like 7 a.m. till like fucking, I don't know, 11 p.m. I don't know how you call that in afternoon, but I worked for maybe 16 hours every single day for years, and that really does exhaust you. And once you really come to this point where you are able to quit those jobs, where you are able to basically make a thing that you put so much effort in, your main income, trust me, that's when your life changes, and that's when you actually start improving for real. Because when you do this, when you take this step, which I'm gonna help you how to actually achieve and how to do. Um, Basically, what is gonna happen? You're gonna need to make money because, of course, moving out as it is not really that expensive, but it is just gonna push you even more to see what's possible. When you go to the new town, you're gonna see what's even more what's possible. You're gonna see things that you want, and basically you're gonna see better apartments. You're gonna see better places to live, and it's just gonna push you to go even further, to go even harder, because there's always gonna be something better in life, and it is just gonna push you overall. So let's basically let's talk about your story, because I'm gonna guess that your story is you right now, probably either in school or you are working a job, and like you're not sad in life, but you know you're built for more, and I know that everybody wants more of their life. So I was in your position. I'm gonna say that instantly. Like I used to be in a school, I used to work jobs. That is like completely normal. Like you're not behind at all. But I just want to touch up on this topic, which is basically, if you are doing that, you need to know that if you want the dream that you basically dream of every single night, you basically gotta sacrifice, like you gotta sacrifice some part of your life to be able to achieve the part you actually dream of. So let's say you're working the job, normal job, basically. Let's say you try some kind of business. You either gotta focus on the business, and I would say maybe leave your friends behind, or I'm not gonna say like that, but I'm gonna say to leave your social life behind, because if you want to do something that you really dream of, you gotta, like, how do I put it, you gotta sacrifice some things, and that thing is gonna always be time, because you don't have unlimited time or unlimited of time, and basically nobody has however much time they want, and that's gonna be the hardest thing, because when you wake up, you gotta go, you gotta do your job. After that, you can either hang out with your family, friends, you can go chill a little bit, or you can sacrifice all of that and go do something on your side that can actually make you happy like 100% one day. So moving away, which is basically the topic of this video, is gonna be after that. after you probably sacrifice a year or two on basically something on the side, which is going to be like a side hustle. But that side hustle has to actually be more than the side hustle, because if you actually want that side hustle to become a something that is like important to your life, something that can basically make you loads of money, because that's what we all want, or loads of freedom, you gotta like do it more than your full job. So I'm not gonna like yap too much how much I worked, but trust me, I worked a lot. And right now that I'm in the position to actually move out, and of course I did it as soon as I could, because I knew it's gonna just push me to make even more money, to meet new people, to of course just explore life, to enjoy life. Because if you're always stuck in your hometown, you're just gonna be limited in one way. And why do I say that? Because you can always travel this and that, but if you just keep living that same life, when you get out of the house, it's the same streets, it's the same people, you're always going to be some kind of, I would say, limited, because it's always the same people. They're always going to give you the same ideas. You're never going to basically meet somebody who can offer you something big that you can basically do in your life. It's very kind of depressing if you're just gonna be stuck in the same place forever. And that's what always scared me, and that's why I always pushed, because I just wanted more. I wanted more of life than what I had back then. And I perfectly achieved it, I think. Like, I worked more than everybody, and I managed to make, which is in case of me trading, work. And I just moved out of my hometown, and right now I'm just literally for a week here, even less than a week, in the new apartment. And I already met like a lot of good people, and my life is instantly so much better. I feel better, just everything is better. And I'm in a situation where I just have to work even harder than I worked before, and I even enjoy it more than before, because before everything was the same. I would wake up, do the same things, work the same things, go to the same places, and everything was kind of like flat. That's the only way I can describe it, because everything was just like state of flow. It was just so calm. And as a 19-year-old, I don't really want a flattish life. Like, I don't want to live peacefully like an old man. I want to kind of have fun, go to new town, meet new people. I don't know, like, I want more of life. And when you move out, that is the thing that is really going to make you push, because everything is so new, and you start enjoying the things which is basically working more, because everything is new, everything is kind of unreal, because you got so used to the reality of basically hometown, the same everything every single day. And now that you got from your hometown to something completely new, that's basically the whole different like world of possibilities and everything. So trust me, as soon as you can, my advice would be just move out, take the step, like, just take it. What's the worst that can happen? Like, the worst that can happen is for you to go actually back to your hometown. Like, that is the worst of the worst that can happen. And of course, for me, that is the biggest fear, because I would never want to go back a step, basically a step behind, because I just want to keep pushing life forward. And basically, I feel like that's my purpose of this life, of my life, is to just keep going forward, meet new people, have fun, find, I don't know, girlfriend, and just have fun, and like get the best out of this life possible. So it's really sad for me when I see people are scared to do things that they shouldn't really be scared of. Like, if you want to move out, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? Like, if I asked everybody in this world, what is the worst that can happen, they would all be like, I just go back. And that's the whole point, because the worst is just going back. And trust me, the possibilities and everything, it is just insane. So I don't think I have anything anymore to to add to this video. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I hope I inspired you basically to do something and to try out something new, or either I gave you an idea that you gotta actually put a work in for you to be able to do this one day. So I don't know what to think about what did I gave you, but I think I gave you something pretty valuable, some years of my experience. I just basically programmed them into your brain. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna see you in the next video like this. Peace.